Okay, we're behind the ledge. Sheriff. No dandy shit around. Okay, so nice place, alleyway. Here we are. What was your name?
Chris Collins, MLA for Moncton East.
And you've been MLA for how long?
About 6 years now.
6 years?
Yeah.
My God, time flies, huh?
Sure does.
Remember the first time you came hand in hand?
I met you on the street over here. It was only 6 years ago.
You and Mike Murphy?
Yeah, we were going to lunch.
Yeah. So and I don't believe that I ever interviewed you.
No, I don't believe I've ever been interviewed by you. Oh yeah, briefly one time over in the parking lot.
Yeah, not just briefly. Anyway, this is not a sex scandal or stuff like that. We're just what you don't know what I'm going to talk about.
No, I don't.
No, you don't have a clue. Okay, here we go. Now you are going to ride a bicycle across Canada.
That's correct, yes. I've been selected to be a national rider in the Sears National Kids Cancer Ride, which will take place on September 5th of this year.
September 5th?
That's right. It starts September 5th. So I still have 5 months left to train and get used to being on a bicycle seat for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, sadly you had a son that died of cancer.
Yes.
What was his name again?
Sean Collins.
He was...
He was 13 when he passed away.
13. And he was a good kid.
He was a great kid.
Yeah, it was very. He was. It was good. It's so you will have him in mind when you're going across Canada.
I'll have him in mind as a motivator. I'll also be thinking of the other kids that I've met in children's hospitals throughout at the IWK. And at the George Dumont Hospital that were fighting cancer as well, and their families.
Did you know I rode a bicycle at 10 speed around the Maritimes?
I'm sorry?
Did you know I rode a 10-speed bike around the Maritimes?
No, that's excellent.
In 1976?
With a helmet?
Without a helmet. Sorry, we'll get to that later.
No, we don't need to get it.
Did you know I rode a 10-speed bike across Canada?
No, I didn't.
In 1977.
Well, congratulations. How long did it take you?
50, that's what we're going to get into. 5,300 miles in 50 days.
Well, that's awesome.
And I rode from Halifax to San Francisco.
Yeah.
9,000 miles in 8 months.
That's a long trip.
No helmet, no, we're just at 10 speed. Okay, you're leaving when?
I'm leaving on September 5.
From here or you're flying there?
No, I'll be flying out to Vancouver the 1st of September and with my bike and a one-way ticket to Vancouver. And
that's what I did.
I'll be cycling back from Vancouver to Halifax. We won't be cross Canada. We're not going to Newfoundland. We won't have time to go to Newfoundland. So it's called the coast-to-coast trip.
How many is there?
In my team, there will be approximately 20. There may be 10 or 15 in the elite team, which will be cycling as well. We have 2 teams that do it. My team will be doing approximately 165 kilometers a day. The other team will be doing close to 250 kilometers a day. So combined, we're able to cycle 400 kilometers a day over 17 days. 17 days that works out to be about 7,000 kilometers. So I'll be doing, of the 7,000, I'll be doing about 3,000 of it. I'll be basically cycling the distance between Moncton and St. John every day for 17 days.
When you leaving again?
On September 5 from Vancouver.
You understand it's going to be cold?
It'll be cold in places. We understand that in Lake Louise it's about -5 when we get up. We sleep in the back of a transport truck in bunks and a 3 or 4 inch piece of foam and in a sleeping bag. And we get up in the morning and we get on the bike and we warm up pretty quick.
You plan to train for this?
I've been training now since September.
What have you been doing? How?
I've been doing a lot of cycling. I did a lot of cycling in the fall. I've been doing a lot of spin classes. I've been working out with free weights a lot.
Wait, we never did that.
Yeah, we did.
What kind of cyclists do they have now going across Canada?
I figured if I'm going to do this, I might as well do it right.
You know how to do it right? Let me tell you how to do it right. You ride a bicycle from Moncton to Murmurcook to Shediac.
Yeah.
Skaduk, Shediac, and go back the 4-lane highway to Moncton. Do that every day. And go to Dorchester, go to Sackville, come back. That's how you do it.
Well, I'll be riding.
But you're in MLA, you're a busy man.
That's right. I'll be riding approximately 2 to 3 hours a day. either in the early morning or in the evening as it warms up a little bit. I've already done a couple of outdoor rides this spring, and it's coming together. It's a little rusty, but it's coming together pretty good, and I think I'm going to be a stronger rider right off from this spring than I was last fall.
British Columbia and New Brunswick and Nova Scotia are the only place you got to wear a helmet. You plan to wear a helmet in another province?
It's one of our rules. All the way across Canada as a team, we'll be wearing helmets right across Canada. It's also not just a rule, it's just it's a lot of common sense behind that as well. I don't want to hurt the noggin.
No, hurt the noggin. Maybe it'll knock some sense into you. Maybe, yeah. You would see the light.
There's a debate on that one, Charles.
Listen, one more thing. There's 3 cyclists that got killed in Brandon, near Brandon, Manitoba. They were going to get across Canada for the Diabetic Association.
That's right.
So I said to myself, how can 3 cyclists get killed going across Canada? How? And you know what the problem is? It's not the helmet. See these gadgets here? Are you gonna wear music in your ears?
We're not allowed to do that because it is distracting.
Oh, yes.
And we want to hear traffic coming behind us.
Yes.
We'll have an RV behind us that will kind of shelter us and warn coming traffic that there are cyclists ahead. We've lost too many cyclists in this country in the last 10 years.
A lot of cyclists?
And it's people either falling asleep at the wheel or avoiding other traffic and going into cyclists and picking them off. There's a tragedy outside of Ottawa. It's been horrible. And we need drivers to understand that cyclists have just as much right to be on the road as people driving cars, and that they need to give them lots of room. And I believe that that's certainly an awareness campaign that has to take place. But we need to also make it's very important that we grow awareness of children's cancers.
Yeah.
Right now, there's every year in Canada, 1,700 kids are diagnosed with cancer, and that means 3,400 parents in Canada receive some of the worst possible news that they can receive, that your child has cancer. And we need to work on that. It's the leading non-accidental killer of children in this country, and we need to, this is a great opportunity to raise awareness about children's cancer in Canada.
I apologize for going off issue here, but I got my own personal issues.
That's fine, Charles. That's great. I'll bring you right back.
One more thing. Then will you be twitting every day?
I will be on my site.
See, we had no internet in the 70s. We had none of that. So no. You are a different cyclist.
Well, yes, I'll be updating my Facebook page. I'll be updating my blog on.
You have a blog?
I will have a blog.
You poor soul.
I will have a blog for the ride. I'll be tweeting and I'll be Facebooking all the way across.
Not
Canada.
when you're riding.
Not while I'm riding. No. But I'm even hoping to have some live streaming take place from different parts of the country during the day, so that people can watch the cycling that's going on.
What I ate was peanut butter sandwiches with honey.
Yeah, lots of energy there.
And Big Macs. One Big Mac is good for 20 miles.
A Big Mac right now, the way my diet has been over the last 6 months, a Big Mac or anything like that, really, I pay for it later. I don't feel very well after I eat that kind of stuff.
How old are you, Chris?
I'm 50 years old.
50 years old. I'm 53. So you are going to go across Canada in September. Why so late? How come not in June or July?
Well, this is when they do it, and like I say, I'm on the Sears ride. And
they did it before?
They've done this. This is going to be the 6th year that we've done this.
I didn't know that.
This organization has raised $25 million in the fight against children's cancer, and the great thing about it is that every donation that is made through a rider, 100% of it goes to fighting cancer and goes towards the kids, whereas the salaries of the organization and the cost of offices and what have you are offset by corporate sponsors. So if Charles LeBlanc, you want to give me $20 for my bike ride against cancer, then all of that $20 is going to go towards the kids.
You know what? And your son will be very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.